was a moment to see the swell of support behind him, and he ran on hope and change, and the country believed it was going to be different. That moment there with the First Lady, I mean, it was just... And then after he took office, Dana, he was pressed on what's going to happen, and are you going to talk to the Republicans? Are you going to take Republican ideas, especially on Obamacare? Do we have the soundbite? This is the budded soundbite. Right? Do you have this? And he talked about how elections have consequences and whatnot. Listen.
But remember one thing. Nothing's more powerful than millions of voices calling for change.
Let me just make this point, John, because we're not campaigning anymore. The election's over.
I'm reminded of that every day.
Yeah. You don't like a particular policy or a particular president? Then argue for your position. Go out there and win an election.
Okay. So they did. But the message from President Obama yesterday was the voters said the same thing on Tuesday that they've been saying in several elections.
And they try to console themselves by saying there was low turnout, so that means that really it's not an indictment on President Obama's
And the
policies.
two-thirds who didn't vote are secretly rooting for him and his policies, is what he appears to believe.
Yes.
So what
this is the
happened
magic
to
pixie dust that he's trying to sprinkle
I
on
mean,
everybody.
shouldn't those statements and the reality force compromise now?
I wish, remember in West Wing how they used to have the young woman that she was the Republican, they kept her in the basement, and every once in a while they'd bring her up and they would ask her, do you think we're crazy? Like, do you think this is going to work? And she'd say, no, of course that's not going to work. You should do it this way. I want to be that person just for a couple of weeks in the Obama White House, because I say, no, don't say it that way. Just say it this way, and then it'll be better, and you'll bring more people to you. Mm-hmm. I think that divided government, and especially in the last 2 years, he's not running again. You can get really big things done, right? But it's a choice. So decline of America is a choice. He has a choice of what kind of a president he's going to be, what he could get accomplished. It looked to me like he doesn't intend to do that much, but maybe he'll change his mind by the time he meets with them Friday.
All right, you heard it here first.